Hi, my name is Thủy, but feel free to call me Chen.
Hi, I'm Anika.
Hi, this is Michelle, and together we are Research Jam.
Research Jam. So for our research proposal, we are working for Australian Academy of Marketing. Before diving into our research, we conducted some literature reviews to find out the ideal sampling size and the kind of sampling methodology we would be using and how to conduct the interviews for collecting data. The Marketing Academy is gaining some attention internationally, and they are planning to move to a more online teaching environment. Their concerns are whether their quality of training would deteriorate if they moved their trainings online. We formulated our problem statement based on their concerns, and our problem statement is: should Australian Academy of Marketing offer online training courses internationally? The research methodology we are going for to address this concern is a mixed research methodology that involves both qualitative and quantitative research. So for our qualitative research questions, we address two questions that are closely related to our problem statement. And the questions are, what are the perceived benefits of online classes? So we would like to understand what the perceived benefits of students studying at Australian Academy of Marketing is. And also, we would also like to understand what are the disadvantages Australian Academy of Marketing will face if the online classes are undertaken. So we came up with two research objectives, which are closely related to our research questions. And the objectives are to deliver online classes worldwide and to avoid difficulties Australian Academy will face if they offer online classes.
For sampling, we are using probability sampling techniques. We will select disproportion stratified sampling in which we will divide our list into international and domestic students. As our company wants to expand internationally, so we will focus on more international students. So we will add 60% international students in our sample and 40% domestic students. Our sample size will consist of 600 students. For the data gathering purpose, we will use two techniques: focus group interviews and the online focus group interviews. For focus group interviews, we will interview 40 groups with 10 people in each group. We will include domestic and international students from all departments of Australian Academy of Marketing. And to encourage the respondent, we will give $20 gift cards to each respondent. For online focus group, we will interview 20 groups of 10 people in each group, domestic and international students who have inquired about the studies at our academy. So we will randomly select 10 students and we will give them 30% scholarship each for their whole study period in Australian Academy of Marketing.
So after doing the qualitative research, we're conducting the quantitative research. So what is quantitative research? So it's the process of collecting and analyzing numerical data. By using this quantitative research, we can find like patterns and average, make prediction, test causal relationship, and generalized results to wider population. Our research problem and research methods will be the same with the qualitative research. Should the Australian Academy of Marketing offer online class training course internationally? And therefore, we come up with two research questions. Firstly, to what extent will the plan be successful if they deliver online class? Secondly, to what extent will the company image be affected if the plan is failed? And therefore, we come up with two research objectives, respectively, with the research question. So firstly, to measure the success of online class. And secondly, to protect and enhance the company image while running the project.
For the quantitative part, we are doing probability sampling techniques. We will select disproportion stratified sampling with 60% international and 40% domestic students. Our sample will consist of 900 participants. And for the data gathering purpose, we will do phone interviews and questionnaire. For phone interviews, we will randomly select 300 students, international and domestic students living in Australia. And we will give them each respondent $20 gift note. And for the questionnaire, we will contact all our focus group and the online focus group respondents, and we will ask them to fill the questionnaires. And for the budgeting part, for the qualitative research, we have 400 participants. We are giving $20 to each participant, and it will cost us $8,000. And we need to buy tablets, that is 10 tablets, and for the collectively it's $980. We will buy ball pens and paper, and this is $60 and $35. Altogether, the qualitative research will cost us like $9,075. And for the online focus group, we will select randomly 10 students, and we will give them 30% scholarship. We have already talked to the university, and they will include this scholarship as their scholarship program to the new students. And for the quantitative research, we have 300 respondents, and we will give $20 gift to each representative, and we will collectively it will be $6,000. And we'll buy 3 cell phone, and it will cost us $297. And for the same plan, we need to pay $8.70. Altogether, roughly it will cost us $6,305.
So for our timeline, we started from March week 3, which is the start of our research proposal. And we had 2.5 months of time. So week 3 of March, we are just understanding the Australian Academy's objectives and doing some literature review to understand the background of the problem. We're also proposing our budget and getting that approved, because we would need the budget approval for the later stages of our research while we are doing the sampling and asking our target audience about the questions and doing the phone interviews. And week 4 of March, we are concentrating on identifying the problem statements, doing our qualitative research, providing our qualitative research proposal and quantitative research proposal. And on April week 1, we are doing the online focus group interviews for the qualitative research, and week 2 is for the face-to-face focus group interviews, also for the qualitative research. Week 3, we will concentrate on analyzing the data that we gathered in week 1 and week 2.
So after that, we formulate the quantitative research question at the end of April. Then in the first week of May, we conduct phone interview for 300 randomly selected international and domestic students who are living in Australia with the list of questionnaire. In the second week of May, we start analyzing all of the quantitative data. Then we summarize the results and report all of the findings. By the end of the May, we will submit our final report. And this is our reference list and also the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank
Hope
you.
everyone enjoyed our presentation.